Yep, so hello, I'm Oscar Earle. I'm a third year medical student at UCL. I'm currently intercalating in maths and computer science, and I'm doing my research project as part of my intercalation year with Pierce's lab. And I've been looking at the association between ulcerative colitis and retinal age gap. So ulcerative colitis is an inflammatory bowel disease, sort of defined as inflammation of the colon and large intestine, and they can have extra intestinal manifestations. So essentially it can affect other regions of the body outside of the intestines. And specifically, I'm looking at the retina. There's not much literature out there currently looking between the condition and its impact on the retina, but it's hypothesized that inflammatory mediators can impact the vasculature of the retina. So essentially what we're doing is we're using the ALZI dataset, which is a large retrospective cohort study, and we're applying a deep learning retinal age gap model, which essentially uses the imaging of the retina. And from the image, it predicts an age for the person. If there's been increased aging through potentially ulcerative colitis or other systemic conditions, this will be captured by the model, and it will predict someone with a greater age than they actually have, like the actual chronological age. And the retinal age gap is essentially defined as the difference between the person's actual age and the deep learning predicted age. So the importance of the retinal age gap model is to essentially find a biomarker or potential biomarker for assessing ulcerative colitis. With an increased retinal age gap that can be found with people who have ulcerative colitis, we can then link this with treatment and potentially have better outcomes for patients if we can sort of assess and manage how we're treating the person.